Welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. My name's James Hannon. We're about to get started. It's great to have everybody on. If you've got a notepad and pen tonight, I would highly recommend that you pull it out. I would highly recommend that you have that little thing in front of you and be prepared to take notes as we get started on tonight's webinar. I start to share with you who we are, what we're about, how you can help to save the lives of children all over the world, get paid to do it, make your first $1,000 from home, and create a lifestyle. Those people in front of you, the two adults there, they're my friends. That's Landon Fredericks. He is the son of the chairman of the board at our company called Manatech, and that's the director of our foundation called Mission 5 Million, or M5M Foundation. So we're going to be talking about becoming a social entrepreneur tonight, how it's so different, the model being so different to anything that you have ever been connected with in the past. You see, we're about to show you how to work from home, earn your first $1,000 without losing your friends. What a nice idea, right? So many people, they get started in home-based business, or they start thinking about having a home-based business, and one of the biggest blocks that they have, I don't know about you, but it was for me, was that I don't want to have to go and talk to all my friends and family and push them away. I don't want to lose them. It took me so long to get them. I don't know. When I grew up, I didn't have friends. They didn't like me. Today, I've got lots of friends. It's because of this business. My life has totally changed. And I know for you that you like the idea of keeping your friends and your family as well, especially if you can earn the money. You see, our goal is that we want you to stay until the very end. We don't want you to lose. We don't want you to miss out. We don't want you to lose out on anything. We're going to give you a behind the scenes look of our complete program. Now, no one gets to see this. No one. Unless you are part of our entrepreneurial program, unless you're part of our social entrepreneurial program, you don't get to see the behind the scenes. You don't get to find out about what we have. Why do we keep it so secret? We keep it secret because I guess we've been able to crack the code. We've been able to figure out what words to say, what marketing to do, what systems to utilize to help people to totally break free. In fact, we've helped people all over the world. Now, this is your answer tonight, so I'm going to ask you to do something, and that is turn off all distractions. You see, your finances may be in serious need of a doctor, right? Your future, your time, your lifestyle may be in serious need of medical attention, okay? And what's the remedy? More money. Okay, now I'm not here to, I want you to know, some people think that money is bad. Some people think that money is evil, and they get it wrong. They say that that love of that money is evil. No, the love of money is the root of evil. Okay, so what we want to do is we love people. We love saving lives. We love helping people to break free. You see, we know that money is just my great friend Rod, he would always tell me that money is just if you're a happy person, it makes you happier. If you're a sad person, it makes you sadder. If you're an angry person, it makes you angrier. So we don't want you to be angrier. We don't want you to be sadder. They're not the people we're looking for. We're looking for people that have a positive attitude. We're looking for people that can see a hope in their future and they're prepared to work towards it. But to do that tonight, I'm asking you to turn off distractions. Get off Facebook. If you are already a social entrepreneur, do not be on Facebook tonight. Make sure that you have, but you could be watching it in our group. Go for it. What we want you to do is to have a notepad and pen. If you're a social entrepreneur tonight, you want to be taking notes. You want to be knowing how to present. And for those of you that are a budding social entrepreneur, you want to be taking notes so that in one day you'll be able to understand what it has and share that information with somebody else. Who am I? Well, that's me right there. I'm that guy there with the black shirt on with two of the most beautiful girls you'll ever see. I'm the proudest dad in the world. Right there in the middle, that's my daughter, Samara. She's 19 years old. I know. How crazy is that? I am so blessed. She's beautiful. She's going to Bible college. She's figuring out the rest of her life now. She's gorgeous. On the right there in the top right corner, that's Hope, she turned 17 in 2 weeks. Can't believe it. Down at Cronulla, we had an ice cream down there. Mine was dairy-free. Hers wasn't. She paid for that later. It was so much fun, but we had a great time. And I've been so honored, so privileged. You see, I didn't want them to grow up like I did. I was very blessed, okay, as a child, but a little bit challenged at the same time. See, my dad died when I was 8. My mum was a paranoid, schizophrenic alcoholic. You know, we had no money. My mum lived off the pension. And what she didn't spend on smokes and alcohol, she spent on us. But you know what I found? She did the best she could. And I am forever grateful for her, because you know what? I held so much bitterness and so forth towards her. But this business allowed me to get time before she passed away to go and sit and spend time with her, to love her, to build a relationship again with her, to say thank you for the times that she didn't have the money, the food in the cupboard. So she would go without so that I could eat. So she would go and get jobs that she hated so that she could put me through school, so she could have food in the cupboard. That's what mums do. My mum did it for me. I am so blessed. I miss her. But you know what? To all of those single mums out there, that, you know, I know you're doing it tough. I have take my hat off to you. I don't know how you do it, but you are incredible at what you do. There on the left, I got the chance to go to Mauritius with a great bunch of friends and hang out with stingrays and sharks. Yes, that's us swimming with stingrays and sharks. Down the bottom right-hand corner, we got to go to New York and see Aladdin on the Boulevard. It was on Broadway. Sorry, it was beautiful. And then in Las Vegas this year. So you know, I've had the chance to travel the world. I've been on an international 5-star holiday every year, if not 2 or 3 times a year, because of this business, because of Manatech. So let's talk about Manatech. Manatech, who are they? Well, they've got patents in 37 countries. In fact, over 100 patents in 37 countries. Why is that important? You want to write down the reason that's important, because it protects your financial future. You don't want to build a business and then find out a month later that somebody else has the exact same product that you have, and they're selling it cheaper than you can. That's not what you want. Patents protect your future. They've also got 17 human clinical studies. Why is that important? Well, we developed a product required by every cell in your body, every body on the planet, every process of the human body. We have no competition with these products, and we are looking for people to partner with us to take it to the world. And here's the thing. 5 million children under the age of 5 die every year of malnutrition. 5 million under the age of 5. That is unacceptable. We do not believe it should be happening. It is, but we have the answer. Our products are the best products, we personally believe, in the world. We have the science to prove it, and we're looking for people to partner with us to take that science to the world. In fact, in 2014, we did 20 million servings to children in need around the world. Who else has done that? No one. Who's talking about it? No one. Why? Because we aren't out there looking for the accolades of that. What we're looking for is to save the lives of kids and help you to become what's on the bottom left-hand corner, one of the 196 people that have already earned over $1 million with Manatech. Imagine that. What would that kind of income do for you? Now, these people didn't have to get out of their pocket to go and serve these kids. In fact, they can give if they want to, but Manatech takes care of it all. Who are we? Well, what we're doing is we're addressing a global demand, okay? Things like weight management, skin care and anti-aging, sports performance, nutrition and integrative health. Look at the size of the markets. We developed a program and a product that's required by every cell in your body. Write this down. Every cell in your body, every body on the planet, every process of the human body, we are the only suppliers. So if you're looking for a business, you're looking for a way to break free, you're looking for a way to get your lifestyle back, a product required by every cell in the body, every body on the planet, every process of the human body, we own the patents. We own the distribution rights. Doesn't that say this is big? In fact, what we believe that we have the missing link to nutrition. It's huge. So let me explain. Okay, so what does the body need? Now, you're going to want to take notes, write fast. You're already probably saying he talks very fast. Yes, I do. Why? Because I'm excited, and this is the place to be, and I want to make sure that I get you a lot of information in a short period of time. So what does the body need? Well, the body needs protection. That happens through antioxidants. It needs cleansing. That happens through good nutrition. It needs regulation, which happens through phytohormones, which comes from plants. It needs nourishment, which comes from vitamins and minerals. It needs support, which comes from plant-based hormones. Now, the thing is, though, it all starts with a process called glyconutrients. Glyconutrients are the sugar molecules required by every cell in your body, everybody on the planet, and every process of the human body. Now, the only sugar you've probably heard about is glucose, right? Glucose is table sugar. We get too much of that. It's the one that makes you fat. It's the one that, you know, if you have too much of it, your blood sugar levels go all over the place, all of that kind of stuff, right? That's glucose. Galactose comes from dairy, and if you're lactose intolerant, you're not getting that. And then there's the other 6. They're missing. So 75% of what's required for your cells to communicate, because that's what these nutrients do, they allow the cells to communicate, are missing. 75%. Now think about this for a moment. If you were missing 75% of the English alphabet, could we communicate? No. If I could only give you 75% of the words that needed, 25% of the words that needed to be spoken tonight, would you understand the presentation? No. That's what we're talking about tonight here. We own the technology. We have no competition. We're looking for people to partner with us to take this technology to the marketplace, and we're in relaunch mode right now. So here's our solution. The body, it needed, oops, sorry about that. I'll go back one. The body needs ambritose. It's cellular communication. When the body gets the cellular communication, it says, I need to cleanse or I need to detoxify. That's what we've got is AO. It's an antioxidant. It increases protection by 37.5%. And the body says, well, I need omega oils. Why omega oils? Well, omega oils, they're great for the brain, great for the heart. Okay, we've got plus for your hormones. Who doesn't like being happy? I like being happy. I'm always happy. And then we've got our vitamins and minerals, each of these products changing a market. But look at this for a second. When we say every process of the human body, we mean every process, including the way we age. Now, we knew that if we could get these nutrients through the skin, that we would have a product that would totally revolutionize the anti-aging market. We developed a product called Youth. We tested it. Look at the results. 100% of people had smoother skin. 100%. Now, this is a non-toxic, plant-derived, anti-aging product that 90% of people said they had more radiant skin. Far out. 87% said they had less noticeable lines and wrinkles. 77% had firmer skin. 74% had improvements. And 70% had less noticeable wrinkles. Now, this was done in an independent study outside of Manatech. Now, this one product is creating millionaires right now. Why? Because people want it. Just this product alone. The anti-aging market is massive. Just raise your hand on the webinar tonight. There's a little hand icon. If you hit that little hand icon, who here tonight would love the idea of removing some fine lines and wrinkles, making your skin a little bit more radiant, getting rid of some of those sunspots? The hands going up everywhere. That's what we're talking about tonight. A product that does it. Then we've got our smelly products. Why do I call them smelly? Because they do. They are beautiful. Our essential oils. You know, last night I had the lavender going in my burner. It was just gorgeous. It's a beautiful way to go to sleep. And my friends and the men that are on this webinar are going, James, you sound kind of weird right now. Yeah, I love essential oils. All right, get over it. I think they're awesome. I think every man should have them going as well as the ladies. The ladies just picked up on it before the men did. I got corked in my leg. I'm a martial artist. I'm starting a martial arts dojang because it's a passion of mine. And I got kicked in the leg and I got this huge big cork on it. I put essential oils on it. The swelling went away. The pain went away. Absolutely incredible. I love essential oils. Then we've got our sports performance range. Remove lactic acid buildup, increases endurance, increases oxygen to the blood, reduces recovery time. This product's rock. Now, let's now look at the market, though, that is, I guess, the low-hanging fruit. We want to train you that you build a business and not go after the hard markets. There are a lot of markets out there. There are. We all know that, right? There's lots of markets, lots of places you can go, lots of people you can talk to, and lots of products you can promote. And while, yes, those products are awesome, we use them. I use them every single day. What I love to do is when people are just getting started, I love to help them to see the low-hanging fruit, and it's weight loss. In fact, 68% of the population is overweight or obese right now. They're looking for a real solution. We are the only game in town. Let me explain. You see, what people focus on is weight loss. What they need to focus on is fat loss. I mean, who here, you don't need to answer this. You don't need to raise your hand. I know, we've all done it. You wake up in the morning and you want to know whether or not you're doing good or doing bad. So you go into the bathroom, you pull out the scales, you step on the scales, and then you go, oh, bummer, I had a bad night, I've put on a kilo. Okay, I want you to know, stop doing that. Your scales are lying to you. Your scales aren't telling you whether or not you're doing good or doing bad. And here's the example. You see, scales pretty much work from BMI, body mass index. It's wrong. Body mass index works on how high you are, how tall you are, not how high, but how tall you are and how much you weigh. Now, whereas BCI, body composition index, is the right way to go. BCI is right. Now, to get the example, let's look at two examples here. You've got the bodybuilder, 5'11", 180 centimeters, weighs 220 pounds or 99 kilos. You've got the sedentary man, exactly the same thing. But look at the difference in body fat. The bodybuilder has 5%, the sedentary man has 30%, but they're both obese. That's not right. How stupid is that? In fact, I'm 6'2", I weigh 86 kilos, I'm very lean, I'm very athletic, and according to some of the measurements I've taken, they've actually said that I was just below being moderately, I was overweight. Absolutely crazy. So what we have found through our research is this: when a person diets, because, okay, let's just raise your hand. Who's ever been on a diet before? Hit that little hand icon if you've ever been on a diet before. Wow, look at all the hands going up. It's crazy, right? Yeah, we've all done it. We've all made a decision. I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to lose some kilos, whatever. What we found is this: when a person goes on a diet, 75% of what a person loses is muscle. Now, your muscle is directly linked to your metabolism. So guess what happens when you lose all that muscle? That's right. You put all the fat back on. In fact, write this down. You lose 75% of muscle, but you put back on 75% fat. So if you lost 10 kilos, you lost 7.5 kilos of muscle, you put it back on. And in fact, the statistics are is that 80% of people put it all back on within their first 12 months. You're going to put back on 7.5 kilos of fat. Yuck. Okay, so we developed a program that targets fat. True Plenish is where it starts. It's a 20 grams plant-based protein, 100% vitamin meal replacement, soy-free, vegan-free, dairy-free. It's beautiful. I have this every day. In fact, today I mixed my chocolate with my vanilla. We have our True Pure, because everybody knows, you know this, I know this, you need to cleanse. We all do. We need to get the toxins out of the system. We need to start feeling better. We need to have more energy. We need to be able to get our metabolism working correctly. It's True Pure. You need the cleanse. Then we have True Shape. Now, we all need that little edge, right? We all need that little magic pill. This is it. It actually makes the body burn fat. You'll take this pill, you're sitting at your chair, and your body will start to heat up on the inside and melt the fat away. It's called a thermogenic. The key with this product, though, is you must have it with food. So what I do is when I'm having it, I have it with my shake. Why? Because my shake's full of all that protein. It's the perfect time to have it, and I get the result I'm looking for. And for those of you that are really looking to get ahead in a big way with your fat loss program, Osaline, it makes the body burn 3 times more fat. It helps you to reduce hunger, packed with calcium for stronger teeth and bones. It increases your lean muscle mass. But the big thing, burn 3 times more fat. Now, let's have a look at some of the testimonies. This is Sinead. Sinead sent me a message last week, lost over 30 kilos. Now, while we are talking about size, she did, as you can tell, it's not hard to see the change in Sinead and the results she's getting. Excuse me. Excuse me. She still has a little way to go. She's still wanting to do it. She's still going for it. In fact, she's become an inspiration to people all over the world with her results. And now we've got Anna. Look at what Anna's done. Same program, similar results. Then we've got Lizzie. Lizzie's only just started on the program. Excuse me. Within, I think it was 12 weeks, got those kind of results. This is Roy. over 40 pounds, 20 kilos gone. Incredible. This is Brian. He didn't think he was fat, okay, until he got the side-on picture. Huge result. This is some of our team. They're an incredible bunch. They're a crack up. They're all, you know, it's all about lifestyle with these guys, building a business, creating a lifestyle, making money, traveling the world, all at the same time, nourishing the lives of children all over the world. Now, here's the thing. We know we did some things right. We also know we did some things wrong. So let's talk about the things that we worked out. After 17 years of building this business, I realized, or our team realized, it needed to be simple. We realized that we needed to use online strategies, not just offline. Now, does that mean you need to be an internet guru? No. Does it mean you need to be a computer guru? No. You don't even need to know how to turn your computer on if you don't want to. Okay. We also realized that it needed to be your training and systems needed to be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also worked out it needed to be proven. Just not now. We're talking about the system now, the training. That's what we realized. Then we discovered the hard way. But the thing is, you get to cheat. You get the easy way. But we discovered the hard way. The hard way was this, that if you didn't get training and support, you weren't going to win. If you were getting the wrong information on how to build the business, you weren't going to win. That if you were only using offline methods, okay, then it's making it harder than it has to be, and not being able to use technology was holding us back. So what we figured out is that we wanted to give you the easy way to make your first $1,000 without the rejection of talking to people who aren't interested. Give me a little thumbs up if you like the idea of the easy way to make your first $1,000 without talking to people who don't or aren't interested in what you've got to offer. Of course, hands going up everywhere. Now, look, let's look at this. What would it be like, okay, to be home all the time but earning twice your income? Imagine that for a moment. What would it be like? What would it be like? What would your wife say to you if you're a man, if you're home all the time? Probably go and mow the lawn, chop down the branch, they sit in the side of the house, you know. But you know what would your kids say if you never missed a child's event at school or at their sporting games? What would it be like to be at every event? What would it be like to not have to get up without needing to? Like right now, I get up at about 5:20 every morning. Why? Because I actually go and train in martial arts. Okay, I do it because I want to. I don't have to go to a boss. I don't have to worry about beating the traffic. What would that be like? Can you see yourself there? Imagine actually opening your eyes and the clock says 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and you've actually been able to sleep in. Imagine it's the middle of the week, okay, and you pack the kids' lunches and you wave them goodbye and you don't have to go to work. Imagine that. What would it be like for you? See, in the past 10 years, the dual networkers have created six-figure income earners all over the world. Just some of our local ones here. It's Naomi there on our left, Chris Gregory there in the middle of those two men, Cliff McChesney up there in his plane. Plus, we've helped people in other countries do exactly the same thing. In fact, we've had team members enter into the $1 Million Income Earners Club. I think there's 3 of us, if not 4 of us, in the $1 Million Income Earners Club. We've got top associates, top enrollers, top business builders, top income growth, top income earners, top rookie of the years, all coming through our team, through our system. The people that have invited you onto tonight's webinar know what they're doing. They know where to get information. They know how to direct you, and they know how to help you win. You're in the right place, in the right team to actually help you win. This is a big part of what we do, okay? You know, this is a big part of it. You see, the 3 seconds right now that so there's 3 secrets of what we have. We found the fast track way to help you earn your first $1,000. Okay, the secret number 2, we learned how to build a business in our PJs and have not had to hassle our friends and family. In fact, they come to us and it's proven to work. Secret number 3, how we're going to save the lives of 5 million children under the age of, we say 6 here, but it's between 5 and 6 who die every year of malnutrition. Now, I just got a message coming through. Is there any issues with the audio tonight? Is everyone hearing me okay? Amanda just said that losing sound for a few seconds every 3 to 4 minutes. Is anyone else losing sound? Okay, everyone else saying, okay, great. Might be an issue on your side, Amanda. Let me just double check. Okay, okay. Some are saying yes, some are saying no. Okay, if you are dropping out, then I would say it might be your, okay, so if you're, okay, most people are saying it's okay, which means that if you're dropping out, it's actually your internet. So you might want to just check that out, see if you can get into a better area, tell the family to get off the internet so you can watch what's going on here. So how are we going to say, let's keep moving here. So secret number one, make your first $1,000. How are you going to do it? Well, you used to have to build a huge business to make money. In fact, you needed about 60 people, 60, okay, 60 customers, 60 team members to make your first $1,000. Then you needed to be in first. Everyone believed that you needed to be in first to make money. If you were the first people, you're going to make money. Well, in fact, people like Naomi came in only a few years ago, is already earning a 6-figure income. It travels the world. In fact, just won a trip to Bali, you know, and only just got started. We've got people getting started all of the time making money. It's not about getting in first. It's about getting in hungry. That's what it's about. The people at the top are the only ones who win. That's not true either. In fact, I've had people in my organization earn more than I do. Then I got a little bit more, like a bit of a fire in my belly when someone in your team makes more. You decide, well, hold on, I better get to work and keep building, right? And then the other secret thing was that people thought they needed to build an incredible team. Well, none of that's true anymore. Well, yes, it was at one time. It's not anymore. Let me ask you a question. How many people live in Australia? Okay, for ease, let's say that it's, 20 million. 65% of the people in Australia are overweight right now or obese, 65%. So if 23 million live in Australia, for each, let's say 50%, so are overweight. Instead of 65, let's say 50%. So 50% are overweight or obese. That means 11.5 million people are overweight or obese right now. So we developed a program that burns 3 times more fat. Okay, it works out at less than $5 per meal. Okay, you go and you buy a cup of coffee down at your favorite cafes more than that. There's nothing in that, but people do it every single day. We're talking about the most nutrient-rich meal a person will have for less than $5 a day. So do you think we could find one person, that's it, one person out of 11.5 million that would like to promote our products? We think we could. What about if we paid them close to $400 if they referred 5 people and those 5 people came on board onto our cleanse program? Well, what if we decided we paid them over $1,000 if they helped 2 people refer 5? So they help 2 people do exactly the same thing. Do you reckon we could find some people to do that? We do. We know you do. So this is how it works. You get started, okay? You get yourself 5 customers who come on board and buy a gold pack, or they want to make and lose some fat. So not make fat, they want to lose some fat. Our gold pack is our cleanse pack. They get 4 shakes, for the month. So use 2 shakes a day plus True Pure and True Cleanse. Okay, so 2 shakes a day, which replaces 2 meals a day. You get a power seller bonus of $288. An auto qualified bonus of $95, a unilateral bonus of $8. $391 we're going to pay you for 5 customers. That's crazy. Now, you help 2 people do exactly the same thing. Get 5 customers, 2 associates. Guess what? Now you've got all of those extra bonuses, and another bonus of $380, a mentor bonus, a unilevel bonus, over $1,100. You're a gold director in our company. All you've done is help 2 people get 5. It's crazy. Now, if you do all of it yourself, which you can do, go get 15 customers. That's it. 15 out of 11 million, 15 out of 11 million, that number almost doubles. Give me a little wave if you're going, hold on a second. You're just telling me 15 people is going to make me over $1,100. I'm kind of excited right now. Just raise your hand if you're looking at that and you're going, I'm kind of excited right now. Absolutely. And you should be raising your hand right now. That's incredible. Now, if you decided you wanted to be the one that found all of those customers, work with our strategy, your income almost doubles. Now, Secret number 2, we had to be out every night. Phone calls cost a fortune, and it was harder. Well, you know, what we figured it out is this. So dual networking is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week online system that trains your team. The biggest challenge I used to have, and all of our leaders used to have, was we needed to be on the road 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We needed to be training everybody. We didn't have technology. People couldn't get online to look at webinars and everything. Whereas now, because of webinars, because of our training portals and everything, everything's online. So if you need to work something out, if you need the information, if you need training, if you need anything, you can just log into dual networking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Everything is there. It's $10 a month. That's it. Now, let me tell you, if you went outside of us to get the sort of training that you're going to get inside of dual networking, you'll pay well over $100 per month. You get it for $10 Australian, okay? It includes contact management system, marketing tools, websites, everything that you need to build your business for $10 a month. That's it. Now, it's all there. Click of a button. We've even got an app now for less than $40. You can have an app on your phone to send text messages. That's a once-off. Send videos, send before and after photos. It's all at the click of a button right there, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, how do we save the lives of kids? How are we going to help remove the objection about talking to people? Here's the thing. Everybody wants to know how to help kids. Everybody. They know that children are dying. And one of the best things that we've done is we want to change the lives of these kids, and we need your help. We need your contacts help. We need everybody's help to do it. It's so simple that if you ask friends, hey, look, you know what, could you be a customer of mine, just buy a product and help me save the life of a child? That's it. So simple, so easy. We can show you how to use Facebook to do it. We can show you how to use text messages to do it. We can show you how to build a true business. You see, everyone has a dream. They do. It's for recognition, for holidays, for fun, for security, but a big part of what people are looking for is purpose in life. We brought it all together with what we've done with Manatech, with dual networking. It all comes together. We're not saying for you to go and mortgage your house. We're not talking about going and selling the car and leasing out your children. Okay, we're not saying you have to do any of that. In fact, we want to help you build your business with your disposable income, rather than go and spend money on toys for your kids that they don't need. Yes, I said that because we get in the keep up with the Joneses, or we decide we want to give them everything. And while, yes, I want to give our kids everything, we want them to be blessed, some things we buy them they don't need. Okay, use your disposable income to get started. Rather than buying those drinks, rather than going out for dinner, this is all we're talking about. Rather than going out this weekend, we're saying get started in business for yourself. The disposable income, it's not going into debt for this business or anything. We're talking about $10 a month. That's it. We're talking about an app for $40. We're talking about you being able to get started today just on your disposable income, and $12. That's it. Now, here's the thing. What's going to happen in the next few weeks is that this company will be changing one thing, and it won't be $12 to get started. Right now, it's $12. The amount's going to go up by about 300 to 400%. So if you want to get started, you want to get started for $12, and then all you do is you order products that you want to personally use each month. Personally, I'm a Tic Tac packet. I rattle when I walk. I take everything. I take the Ambertoes, the Catalyst, the Ambertoes AO, the Plus, Bounce Back, you name it, I take it, the oils, the shakes. Why? Because I love it. I love it. So what is it to get started? $12 to get started, order some products, get on the product so you can be a product of the product. People can ask you, what do you take? And you can say, I take this. What's the best value product to take? TruePlenish. Why? Because it's less than $5 a meal. It's already in your budget. It's disposable income. You can get started, lose fat, feel great, do a cleanse, feel amazing, get some results, invite some people on board with you. Anybody can do this. Don't hold back. Then you've got our pathway to presidential. Now, what we're talking about tonight is just at the director level. The incomes we've been talking about tonight is between director and silver director. It's a very, very small business. You know, but if you keep building, you go to gold, executive, silver, gold, executive, presidential. You know, for me personally, I'm up here at the silver presidential mark. That's where I am. So, there's so much further places for you to go, so much more money for you to make. And that kind of money, if you like the idea of $1,000, $2,000 a month, you keep building, your income keeps growing. Travel the world with us. In fact, we're off to Bali in just a few months' time with a group of us because we decided to build our business. So what do you do now? Register with Manatech, $12. That's it. Establish your account with dual networking, $10 a month. Get and use the blueprint. Step 3, determine what products that you want to use each month to stay in business. That's all you have to do. Be a product of the product. It's so easy and so simple, and make your dreams a reality. Start developing your client base and building your dream. Get back to the person who invited you on tonight's webinar and tell them that it's a yes. See, tell us if you just want to use the products, tell us what products interest you the most, get started on them, and ask yourself, is there anybody else that you know that would like to help us save the lives of kids and make a lot of money doing it? So here's the thing. We're not a get-rich-quick scheme. Even though, yes, I've talked about money tonight, we are not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you are looking for one of those, go somewhere else. A majority of our people that come on board are customers. In fact, 92% of the people that come on board with us are other customers. Okay, so if you want to be a customer, be a customer. If you want to make money, change your life, and do something big, then get started with us today. My great fear is this: is that you won't change. You'll make a decision that you're just going to think about it. Thinking about it keeps you exactly where you are today. And that's not where you want to be. You've got a dream. You've got a purpose. Imagine what would happen if you said yes. The world is your oyster. It's your turn to change. It's your turn to change your lifestyle, make something happen. What would it be like if something happened for you? What would it be like if no longer you had to worry? What would it be like if you actually had a win? What would it be like if you didn't have to be concerned about finances anymore and you could get other people to do work for you? You didn't have to do all of the work. What would it be like? It would be amazing. Imagine that. Imagine coming to Hawaii with us, Bali. Imagine having all expenses paid trips. Imagine looking in your bank account and there's more money in there than there is today. Imagine having your time back to spend with the kids and the loved ones, or just some time for yourself. What would that be like? Make sure, get back to the person who invited you onto tonight's webinar. Let them know which option best suits you, business or product. I hope you get started for the lifestyle choice, where you're making a choice to change your lifestyle, helping us to save the lives of children all over the world and transform your life at the same time. My name's James Hannon. Great to have you on tonight, and God bless. Bye for now.